That we're going to have on trencher 11 here, this Ditchworks trencher. We've got an operator here, Eduardo. He's going to help us with the steps on getting the full operation and controls of this trencher. Eduardo, what we're going to do here is we're going to do a pre-trip inspection, and I'll walk with you on how we do the following: checking the fluid levels, checking the condition of what the unit has. So let's watch these on the tires. We check the condition of the tires, the proper pressure of the tires, making sure there aren't any defects or any gouges that may have had in the past that may cause a problem later. So checking the condition of the tires, the condition of the unit, any leaks, hydraulic oil leaks, motor oil leaks, anything that you may see that would be a problem for the trencher. That's part of our pre-trip inspection, because sometimes we may get on it and we may find that something was loose, and then the operation of the machine will start to hamper. So we check all the hydraulic, coolant, and motor oil for leaks. Check all the engine fluid levels. When checking the hydraulic fluid reservoir, we have to make sure that all parts, extremities of the unit are retracted to have a proper gauge of the level of the hydraulic fluid, right? Because if you would have it down, that reservoir will have to feel the hydraulic outriggers and whatever. Okay, always check that. Check for warning symbols or error codes on the front display. As we look in here, this console here will tell us everything that was going on with this machine. So once you get on it and once you engage in it, turn it on, it will tell you if something's going on with it. So you have to be aware of the codes, the warning symbols, anything that'll tell you that it's a tattletale. The other thing, this unit has a kill switch where it will deactivate all power from the battery to the engine. So once you have it on, or once you have it off, you switch it. It's a kill switch. It'll turn off all power to the controls. So make sure you get with that. That would be that. So let's mount the unit. Eduardo, we can mount the unit. And when he's mounting the unit, we put the seatbelt on. Got it? Always put your seatbelt on when we're mounting any other type of equipment. Now on the display, when he gets to turn on the ignition on the controls, if you can get on the controls and look at the display, get a close up of the display where it'll show when it's ready to engage. You'll see a little tractor symbol. It turn on, and once that on, he's pointing at it right now, that will let you know that the unit is ready to turn on. So he turns it on. Now he come up here to the front control. Once you get down there, and we will check the function of the outriggers. That over here is the power, correct. You're going to go on the machine, making sure that he's anchored in. If he's going to operate the front, take the chains off. Making sure that nothing's on the way here, it's anchored in. Let's roll it and make sure that all the functions on it are working as the way it's supposed to. You can only control the front of the machine by getting on that machine. You can't control it from the rear. Everything back in. Now the outrigger floating against itself, is that what they do for with the or is it because it's weaker? Right. Now, lower the RPM. Now, the RPM, this unit is recommended that the RPM should not be running below 2,000 RPM and not to exceed over 3,000 RPM. The ideal operating speed of the engine is between 25 and 2,700 RPM, recommended by the service manual by the factory on this unit. So if you're operating the chain or the engine itself under 2,000, it will not work properly. It's not recommended. And not over 3,000 RPM. Let's remember that. Now, let's go look at the chain. Boom. Assure that we are not any obstruction on the covers, on the cleaner, the trench cleaner, making sure all everything is functioning correctly. Nothing is out of whack, nothing is bent. So, let's walk around to the front here. Assure that nothing is obstructing when you're about to trench. Now show us the up and down motion of the chain boom. To operate the chain boom, the green lever goes up and down of the chain boom. The right lever, that's the trencher cleaner. That is really important part whenever you're about to trench, because that needs to be up. We'll show you a little bit later. You need to be in an up position as you engage the chain down, because the trencher has to start a good trench, a good segment before the cleaner comes in. Otherwise, it can be damaged if you lower the chain and the trench cleaner is engaged in the down position, and that is that lever. This is the parking brake, e-brake. That should be at all times on until you start to operate the machine. It's just like your parking brake. This yellow lever here, this enables the chain and the machine, right? Correct. So we're not going anywhere. So if you move it forward, that is for the chain. The lever underneath the steering wheel is just like a directional signal. It's a multi-function. Forward, neutral, reverse on the forward of this lever. Now, if you move it back, it engages the actual machine. The same lever. Neutral, forward, back on that. Make sure that when you're traveling, all of the blade is up, the arm is up, all of the extremities of this machine are up, lifted, outriggers, before you move the chain. Now, the lever, it all displays you on the console on what position you're at and what it's doing. Now, let's okay, we can stop pause for now.